Hey everyone, Rage Bolly from 48 to Talk here. Last episode I screwed up a bit. My audio didn't record, so I'm doing this like like a director's commentary for this episode, so we can talk through and maybe get more information of what I was actually saying. So if you put up the video now, and then we'll start playing in three, two, one. All right, so I usually start the talk with like, "Welcome to the 48 Talk, episode number 21." I'm the host, Rage Polly, as always. It's a full cast this time. It's DX Takamina with Derek Vasconi, Gino ZX, and Yeho. So this episode was pretty rare that we have a full cast, and it's interesting. We has a lot to talk
Just
about.
chilling, just chilling. Nothing
Good, pretty
much.
good.
Hear people talking about this show. We're going to right into the 46 single full version and talk about that. What people think about it. I think DX Takamina will go first
Yeah.
about saying what he liked and what he didn't like, maybe. It's so bad that there's no sound. So awkward.
Still, I don't know. It still needs to grow on me a bit, but I'm not a huge fan of the whole disco style music, so it'll take a while to sink in for me. And yeah, that's not. I'm more of the trancey EDM style song, so that's why.
I think Yayo likes it. I'm just
Yeah,
taking
pretty
I'm
much.
taking a guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just a wild guess.
Yeah, in this moment, I'm just saying how the song will grow on you
Nah,
later.
I'm really not used to the whole disco style song, so I'm more of an EDM type of person. So it's more needs to be a bit faster for me. But I'll like it. It will grow on me though. It still needs to sink in a bit for me. But that's just
Yeah, I have the complete opposite reaction because I actually like the disco style songs. So just like with Halloween Night, I was like, "Yeah, this song is pretty good, except for one part.
Yeah, here we talk
which
about.
word?
And, and we probably all know what part it is.
No. What? I don't. What?
Go for it.
I didn't like the rapping.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. The rapping is
There we go
awful.
again.
It's 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 the same reason that Green Flash for me failed as a song. But this, uh, uh, other than the rapping, I like the song. I really like the song.
Yeah, I think if it isn't Miho rapping, then I'm not interested. So I hear you. But no, I think actually, for me, I'm with DX. Like I love EDM style songs, especially in the idol world. I think they're amazing. Disco's cool. I mean, it works on some occasions. In this song though, for me, it wasn't so much the overall song. I mean, the rapping for me actually, like I didn't mind so much, but I can understand why it would ruin it for you, Gene. I honestly can. Um,
It didn't ruin it. It's just my least favorite part. I like
you
the
got
song. I really like the song.
no, I got you. I got you. Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like. I like some idols, some girls can rap, some can't, and then when it's put in there, it almost feels gimmicky as opposed to like a way to just change things up in a song. So I think I understand maybe that idea, but for me, I like this beat mostly because of the MV. Because right at the very beginning, well, I like the whole track cam shot where it's the camera's falling. I know Robin doesn't care for that, but I like that. I think it was really cool. But I also the part that I loved the most was they were at the robot cafe,
Oh right,
and
right. Yeah, I
and
remember the place. Yeah.
I was like, when I was just in Japan. Weirdly enough, all the times I've been in Japan, I've lived in Japan, I've never gone there, and I've stayed away because it's all touristy, and
Well,
just
true.
I don't know, I just don't like being there. But I went just on a whim, just someone asked, so I was like, why not? And it was amazing. I had so much fun, and just to see them in there. I was like, this is so cool. Like I was literally just there, and then they went on like the cruise thing, and I went on a cruise also, and it was like, seriously, it was like, did they follow me around or something to do this MV? Because it
One
was
can
the
only
story
wish.
of
Yeah,
yeah,
at this moment, I'm saying like
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Derek didn't look
right. And
behind
they
him,
could have
and
all
then
been
they
there
were
because
there.
on the cruise ship there was a bunch of girls in kimonos. Everyone's dressed up. I'm thinking, did they actually film this? Like so. When I was there,
Right.
I don't know. I was so drunk, I don't remember. But it's one of those
Uh,
things that like I had a personal connection, and I've listened to the song about three more times since I've seen the MV without the MV. Gotta be honest, it kind of sticks. It kind of sticks. It's not like their greatest song or anything, but it's okay. It's passable. Not as good as Love Trip, I'd say, but it's okay. You know, I'll listen to it again. Is what I'm getting at.
And Yeo has to talk for a bit. Or am I going to this now?
Yeah,
No,
we.
Yeo goes into it, right? Yeah.
This song fits the Majiska Gakuen new series. It actually fits that.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
Ah,
And the only thing I would say is this.
one.
I hated that part.
Yeah.
I hated that part so much.
left hand. That's right.
Yeah, here we go. I really didn't like the finger clipping. It's so distracting in the music video. It just bothers me a lot. And yeah, that's sad that the sound was here because I was going on a tangent on this part.
Because they do.
It's just so annoying on that part. But yeah, basically what I'm saying about this music video is I don't like the color scheming. It's too much color. It just hurts my eyes looking at that part. Other than that, the finger snapping, the rapping, it's just there are a lot of things in this music video that are bothering me, and that's why I maybe on this least side that I don't like this song. It's just yeah, here we go, this flashing. It's too much. So compared to the other songs this year, then well, except for Subasa wa Yoranai, that was just forgettable. But this one, yeah, it doesn't appeal to me like the other songs, and they'll go explain why it doesn't appeal to me in a bit here, I think. But this song, no matter how many times I'm trying to, it won't grow on me like the other songs usually do.
You know what though, Robin? I'll just say this, and I'm gonna pull a little bit of weight here on you, but all of us who have been to Japan here, which I think it's all of us except for you, right?
There we go.
um,
Pretty much, yes.
okay, then I think all of us will definitely agree that that kind of light scheme and color scheme is Japan. Like
Yep.
you don't understand. When you go to Akihabara, it's an assault
It's
on the
like that.
senses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
That is.
insane. When you go to the robot museum, it's or robot cafe,
Same.
it's
Yep.
insane. Like it's so much bright lights and colors and just
Oh,
freaking
by the way,
yeah.
yeah. By
It's
the way,
I can't
actually,
help it.
if you go regular clubbing, it's the same actually.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
like
I
that
went
sound
to
of
the
that.
Boom
Insane.
and the club
I'm
again.
old.
It was rainbow all over the place. I'm like, how am I going to survive this? I just
You
have to keep on. I have
you
to keep
literally
on.
feel like yeah, you literally feel like you're having sex with a rainbow when you're in
Yeah,
Japan.
pretty much.
That
It's
analogy,
something
sex with a
weird like
rainbow.
that.
What?
It's just I don't know. It's a weird analogy, but it's just it's really nuts. So I trust me, Rob. When you go there,
Yeah.
you're
Better
total
prepare
change. Like I
yourself.
love.
Better prepare.
Yeah. Basically, just finishing up on my thoughts. Like I don't hate the song, but I don't like it. And then I think we're going into the next topic of the song is the opening sequence of
It does.
Gabuska Gakuen here. And what are our thoughts about Gabuska Gakuen? Even though sadly the guys hadn't seen it yet, I'm just giving quick thoughts about
21,
Gabuska
right?
Gakuen.
Yeah.
It's fun to see here that sometimes when we're doing this live, that my thoughts aren't connected as they usually are. Normally I know what I want to talk about, but here it seems I'm struggling. I think this episode was just a bad night for me. But yeah, with this, so now
Yeah, same for Kobe as well. Yeah,
Mm.
same for
now
Kobe.
I'm talking about the members that are
Yep.
not in the spotlight anymore. It's like there are 21 Senbatsu members, and they don't get showcased much in the video clip. It
Yeah.
just pans out very quickly with lots of shots. So that bothered me a bit because
Mm. Right.
new members were in there, like Nakai Rika, of course. Oguri Yui is in there.
I know. You know what? I totally agree with you actually on that. The more I thought about it, like you have all these great members, and you're not showcasing them. Like, what is up with that? Like, especially this one because there's extra members in this particular like lineup. Like, why not? I mean, agree you know, and just the rest of them. Why not showcase them a lot more, especially Nachan, because you know she
Mm.
just deserves
Indeed.
it. But yeah, you're right. I will agree with you on that. Like, you have all these members, and it did really focus on like the main like Karuru, and
Yeah.
she doesn't need to be focused on.
And this part, See, the problem is
Oh, you think
I
so?
can't
No,
remember
I
on those
didn't.
parts really. It's weird to watch yourself back and think, what the hell did I just say? And that's been 24 hours, so my short-term memory is not that
Yeah.
good. But yeah, basically, I wish they showcase more of the new members since we want to see the future of AKB, of
Mhm.
course, in the new video clips. But they focus on the main three. Well, let's say it's no longer
I
Kami
remember that.
7, but
Oh
Kami
yeah, yeah, yeah.
5, I think. And they showcase more into that than the other members. They're really background dancers in this music video. Let's see what I'm talking about here. I think we're getting into Kabuska Gakuen soon.
Yeah.
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
can imagine that.
Hmm. Thinking about this, what the hell am I saying here? I wish the audio didn't go away. Really, it's just a big mistake on my part. I apologize.
True
Mm.
that. True that. You can
I
say the same with the whole show movie thing. So yeah, more
Yeah,
power to them.
that's true. That's true. I don't know. It works for me. I definitely, but that's more because of my personal connection too, because of my recent trip. But I think aside from that, like I like all the craziness. But I will agree with you. You're 100% right. Like it's a wasted amount of talent there.
Mhm.
They could have really thought
We're
this
still
out,
talking about
and you
members then.
almost do get the sense like they were just trying to churn this out as fast as they could. And I don't like that. I don't think art should
Nope.
ever be rushed, not
Mhm.
even for the sake of money. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. So
Oh
they got to
yeah,
make their dollars. They got
Yeah,
to
I
make
so
what
was
they
this
talking
got.
time
about
it's
that the
this year.
lyrics were later added. So they
Oh,
filmed the music video first, and then later they added new lyrics. So they had to do the lip syncing, but it was way off in the music video, and you can tell that it didn't fix on that side. They did it with Maida Atsuko with when she did in the U.S. Was it Flower?
Mm,
And they changed the lyrics on that side, so that you can see that she was already making the music video without the finished product, and it happens in this case as well with High Tension.
yep.
But yeah, they're working hard. They're doing great, and like I said, the music video isn't terrible, but it doesn't appeal to me in that way. Just I'm noticing a lot of tiny mistakes, and a lot of tiny
yeah, same
mistakes will
here.
just
It's
erupt in this failure of a project.
Mhm.
But you never know. They can always fix it. I still think AKB is going in the right direction, even though people are saying they've lost it.
Yep.
oh, yay! Not bad there.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, here we go. This is Kabuska Gakuen part, and I am confused as hell.
yeah. Maybe they just pulled an Age of Apocalypse or Days of Future Past, and they just retconned
Mm.
season five, and they're like season five
Yep,
never
happens.
happened
Something like that.
because it had a pretty definitive ending,
Yeah, pretty
the
much.
last season.
Yeah, this is maybe the darkest timeline I'm thinking on that side, and this is a happier
Well,
timeline.
could be.
But it's weird how Kabuska Gakuen started. We just it is they're going to Majiska school, and the principal's there. There's a new Heavenly Queen's Okada Nanans in it for some reason. Not that I mind, but it's just weird that there's suddenly we don't have Iriyama Ana in there or even Parru. I get she's graduating, but you can fit in like those
I
little
hope so.
details.
Seeing as everyone was dead.
Yep.
Yeah, the end of
I know.
Majiska Gakuen
Well,
5.
well, the only one who was alive at the end of season five
Yeah.
graduated. So
Yeah, Kempo.
That's true. Yeah, that's so true. And Tarina, that's about it. She's the only one that pretty much
Uh,
lived.
and Natsuki,
Yeah.
yep.
the one who was like, "Well, I'm not dealing with this shit. Bye.
See you later.
See you
We
later."
try on this episode not to swear much, but sometimes
Yep.
slips through the cracks.
Nishino.
Ichino. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm basically saying what we happened in the first scene that Nishino from Nogisaka 46 meets Nishino Miki and going on there
Oh
to
my
fight
god.
each other. And I'm thinking she's using some kind of magic with the umbrella she's using in the episode. But later then we learn that the principal explained Majiska Gakuen is in dire need of money. And so the principal goes to appeal to the Rapapa for Heavenly Queens. and then saying, "All right, let's do like a hostess club." I don't get why the idea is coming to that. But I'm just saying what happens in the episode, and then they meet this guy, and then this guy is very crazy acting. It's like, oh, I can show you, and then they go to the club, and they have to learn how to be cutesy and all. So it's pretty funny to see how they are acting like. So they are already cute as they could be, but they are acting like Yankees who have to act to be cute, and it's pretty funny to see the interaction on that side. It's very comedian, comical. The first two episodes, and I hope that this the approach you're going for these episodes. Because I like Magic Kagakuen, but when it gets too serious, I don't think a lighter side would be funny. A few more jokes, don't take it too seriously. Maybe this season of Kabuska will show that it's more like lighthearted, more fun.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, here we go. It's like I still have no clue. Sometimes you just need subs. Is it like unless you know fluent Japanese or can read kanji on the side, you know what they're talking about. But then for foreigners, it's hard to follow Japanese shows, even though we love it so much. I'm just saying that they're now in the pretty dresses and acting all weird, and they're all named. I'll get to that later, I believe.
True.
Yeah, it's just weird. But it will be a good show, I believe. I'm gonna watch it.
Kind of like a silly season or something like
Here I'm
that.
saying, yeah, it's like a joke season. Nothing too seriously, like a spin-off show. I'm thinking I'm comparing it to like a Saturday Night Live skit, where like you had this Breaking Bad
Right,
season, and
right,
then
right.
it was All a
Okay,
Dream
okay.
by
Mhm.
Malcolm in the
Yeah.
Middle's dad. Was the same
Mhm.
actor, Bryan Cranston.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha.
I got it. I got it. Okay.
Okay. Well, the only thing I worry about is I hope they don't yeah screw up like with season 4 and 5, because for me the Magiska series, they start off really strong, but
Mhm.
they
It's a good boy by Gino.
it just fails to deliver near the end. So I do hope that if they are going with the jokey route, that you just
Mhm.
you know keep joke and just keep it fun and
Oh, okay.
lighthearted.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
But we will see, we will see.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
What I'm saying here is this the Saturday Night Live skip I'm talking about?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying it's like when they build up the show seriously,
Well,
and then they need to rush
I think like Magistuka 1 and 2 were awesome. 3 is like kind of a throwaway. 4 was okay. 5 is my favorite because everyone
Yeah.
dies, and I thought it was amazing. It was like the
I
massive
feel like
bloodbath.
Majiska Gakuen 5
Just
got
it
rushed
just no,
at the end of
Yeah,
the
yeah, no,
sometimes.
episodes. Like
Yeah.
everybody needs to die.
it's
Bang,
really
bang,
a
bang, bang,
jarring
bang.
image to see idols with massive guns just killing
Yale showed
everyone.
it. Like the one part I hated. It's like when Kojima Mako is getting those double dual
Yeah,
wielding guns, and
as a
then
main no, but see, I like
the
that
clip
part.
goes in
It's
it
so
by
ridiculous, but it's
Obaranana.
awesome. But
It's
this,
so jokey.
based on what you just said, I was really against maybe watching this, but now what you just said, I kind of want to check it out because because the official storyline, from what I understand, is it takes off right after season 4, and they're trying to save Maggio for like the school from closing down, so they decide to all become hostesses or whatever to learn that. But the idea of them being these like tough characters, like these Yankees trying to be like charming hostess,
Yeah.
that actually kind of sounds hysterical to me. So
Same.
I think I'm gonna check it out. But what I'll say about this that I think is interesting, I think I read somewhere before that Jarina was like really all about this and thinking this is like really innovative. Did she forget like Kurofuku Monogatari? Like, I mean, Yukirin and Anin did that, and that was only like what last year, the year before, where they play hostesses, and it was ridiculously good. I know a lot of people hate it, but I actually really love that whole. Actually, I own it, and it's just it was like. Well, you Karen in a hostess dress, you can't really beat that. But Annan also, like she was great, but the story was good, and I keep wondering if they're gonna do this show to like its entirety, like how much they're gonna borrow from Kurofuku, because I think like that show already did this whole idols in hostess outfits. Again, I'm not complaining. I mean, shit, I'll watch that anyway.
Yeah, and just talking more about Kabuska. There.
Well, that would be interesting. That would be
Indeed.
really cool if they did a tie-in.
Oh
But
yeah, I'm just
I
saying
would
guest
say
appearance would be fun.
if they continue like the Saturday Night Live kind of approach and make it funny, then maybe I can just look at this as like a season three, but not so much of a throw off. Like maybe it's just more like fun, like you said. So we'll see, I guess.
Oh yeah, here I'm mentioning the title.
What?
Oh,
What?
So there are called in the club called Aquarium, and all the members are named after fish.
oh, the hostess names. Yeah, okay.
So I'm going now with the few names of the fish, and the one that stuck to me was Okada Nanas, of course, being called a flatfish because of her boob size, of course. It's funny that they roll with it, and I think she's bothered by it, but she doesn't mind it too much. She knows what she has, and she'll work with it. But yeah, a lot of members, their breast size are
Aw.
pretty big or just up for the show.
Ah, that's funny.
Uh,
Kare, kare.
Yeah, there's the name. It's a new approach, though. Like it's another side I think we haven't seen of the members. Of course, Derek said about the other show you could indeed an onion, but now we're seeing a lot of members in the show showcasing this. And now basically just rambling more about Kabuska Gakuen, trying to fill in a bit of time. Sometimes topics are just too short and they go away, but
Oh boy.
oh boy. Oh boy.
I like the fact that how Jurina is portraying in this show. And then I'm talking about the
Yep.
competitive side. The other competitive side is called Tattoo, and it's led by
Yeah.
mostly NMB members, I believe. But the fun part is you see Antonio Yamotsuka in it,
Serena.
but
Oh boy.
she is not portraying as she's not the main focus in this show. She's taking a step back like a leader role like
Yeah,
Takamina
it
did.
sounds. Yeah, maybe I will. It's. I mean, I'm all for seeing anything with Okada, like getting anything roles. So, because she's one of the bright shining stars of
Yeah.
AKB's future, no doubt. So, yeah, that's good to hear. I'm just curious where they'll take it and how close it'll resemble Yukirin's hostess drama. So, but if they tie it in, that would be really amazing. Yukirin, I'm taking it isn't in this so far. Then, yeah.
I'm saying that Mayu will show up in episode 3. Don't know if it's going to be a one-off or she's just a guest appearance.
Oh,
Oh,
is she gonna play
nice.
Is she gonna play her rat
That's good.
character? Do you know?
You were making a joke that would be funny that she would have like a sparkly dress with a hoodie.
Oh.
Did
Oh,
she
okay,
did she
maybe not
did
that.
she wear a hoodie
Yeah,
as
here we
well?
go.
Yeah, that's the question.
And then even making the
Yeah,
joke that she wore the Timberlands
that makes a
shoes
little
under
trivia.
the
I
dress.
like that. That's funny.
Oh wow.
Ah.
Oh dear. That would be one interesting outfit.
Would look weird.
I, I I think on that,
Leo
I
needs
think
to
Mayu has a main role too
interrupt
in
more if he
that
wants to talk.
series. Cause
Oh,
like
cool.
they,
I like Leo.
cause they announced her name. Remember that Junkin tournament when they showed the preview of the Kawasuka Gakuen? Mayu was the second or the third one they showed after Jurina.
Yeah, that's a good boy, but I immediately
That's
shut
really
his point down, just saying that it's more for commercially, like it's
Yeah,
interesting. Hey, Mayu's gonna show up, so go ahead.
Boom, gone.
And I'm thinking about like saying
I
in
saw
Magica
episode
5
2 as well for about a minute.
about Salt being
so
oh
yeah,
Salt's
funny.
back in episodes, yay! But episode 1 she dies, and like saying Maida
True.
Atsuko
Or
shows up,
somehow isn't
Oshima
dead.
Yuko show
Go
up,
Yeah.
figure.
It was a sister. Yeah, it was,
Oshima Yuka.
Yeah, Yuka. There you go. We'll just say that. Her twin.
Just how weird season
Yeah.
2 got, and how weird season 5 is getting from Magiska. I expect the weirdness happen in Kabuska Gakuen as well, but not to that extent that the whole show gets derailed. They always do that at the end of the season, and that's what I mean. Like, if they're knowing they're having 12 episodes, then
Oh
fix it up
yeah.
so that you have a complete storyline and not a rushed product. So I'm now saying about Tattoo, I believe. And I'm screwing up the name big time from NB, from
That
Meru.
that could be any number of things, right? I mean, maybe she couldn't sing that time. I don't know. She had her voice is all messed up. Who knows? Or maybe she just didn't want to be. Oh, there is a reason. There's a specific reason.
Yeah.
No, it's not Meru. Um, yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
Shiroma Miru. See, I'm still screwing up the name, and that's the problem with NMB. I'm always trying to find out what
hmm.
the name is. But now we're going to the next part, and we're talking about the B-side reveal of Kato Arena's Senbatsu, about the song full version that came out, and just saying what we liked
No
about
one
the
knows about
song.
that
Well,
one.
not really, because a lot of English names for songs just don't make
Yeah, so
sense.
the song title is called
true.
Happy End, and
Well,
So,
if
so
you if you add an ing to this song's name,
that's what we're
it's
all
gonna take a
thinking.
little bit of context. Ah,
That's what we're all thinking.
sorry,
That's a
had to
problem.
say it. Had to say it. Sorry. Okay,
That's
bad
why I
joke.
don't like the title Happy End. It's
Yeah.
just it feels wrong when you hear the title. But okay, Happy End it is. And just going through the song here, I'm gonna mess up a lot of names because the members' names in the Senbatsu are so off to me, so I forget which one is it actually, and just remember the ones I like. I think a lot of people have that problem. There are so many members in AKB48 that you just don't remember the right name.
Yep. Oguri.
Oguri.
Yeah, there we
Oguri.
go again. I even forgot her. I just
Oguri
talked
Yui.
about her. Oguri Yui. I like that she's portrayed being center in the song. And then we have, of course, Miorin, who denounced her title of Fresh Lemon, but still,
she's it's a Jacqueline Hyde situation with her.
yeah,
Yep, it
still
Mm.
doing lemons in
Just give her a
the
lemon and
video
she'll
clip.
revert back.
But I like Happy End. It is very very nice and sweet. And I think we mentioned later about French Kiss, last single, but with the guitar as well. It just is feel good to show, and they're playing hide and seek is cutesy and all, and here I'm thinking about Tano Yuka who just kicks the can away in the video clip. That's just perfect for her, and they have to do it all again. And then I make a joke like, why do you hide at the same place again? It's just that easy. But a video clip can only be so long. It can be a 2-hour video clip. Sometimes hide and seek takes forever. But how the members are portrayed in this
Yeah.
is it's pretty good. They
Yeah.
show in this version they showcase every member when they need it to be. It's like this one is in it, this one is in it, and they go all through all 60 members. And then Katarina is also there. She isn't dancing with the group, but she is a lot in the video clip. I think the management saying, yeah, this is your Senbatsu, you still need to be in it. Because the first Senbatsu she did, she put herself in on number
Mm.
ninth, I believe,
Yeah. Yeah.
something like that. And this year she didn't, so she picked 16 totally different members.
Yeah, so I think the video is totally doesn't fit the song, but I like it. I mean, it's cute and all, and I like the fact that so many great girls were showcased in this, and these are girls that we don't necessarily see in big AKB singles either. I mean, like just the fact that like Tano finally gets like a role that she should have had in like every single ever because she's awesome, but yet she never does. Like I love that she was prominent. Oguri Yui,
Thank you,
of
Derek.
course, the more it was all her actually, which I was so happy about because that girl is just another huge upcoming star. I think that we're gonna see more and more of. I swear she's gonna get transferred to an actual AKB team and
Yeah,
stay there instead
probably.
of being with
Yeah.
Team A. I'm just calling that right now. But anyways,
Yeah, I want that
it was
shuffle.
yeah,
I'm still
it's
waiting for
shuffle
that
gonna happen.
shuffle
She's
this
gonna be a
year.
big name that's gonna get transferred. Just calling it. But anyways, she was real prominent. It was great. But the song to me, actually, I almost wished in a way that I could take that song and switch it to High Tension's MV because I think it fits that better. Because it's very dancey. And also by the way, it's a more traditional throwback to form for I think like an idol song. Like it actually sounds like a lot of what you hear blasting out of shops in Akihabara. Like whenever you walk down the street, it very much sounds like it could easily fit that culture. So the song itself, I thought, was very traditional idol, like just
Yeah.
crazy
Okay.
and
Okay.
and it was good. It was good. I liked it. It was catchy. But yeah, the video didn't. The video I would have expected to be like acoustic guitars and piano and
Here's
trumpets,
the
and
French
just it
Kiss
wasn't.
comparison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's a perfect analogy. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not complaining about it. I think this is definitely I like this a lot more than High Tension. Like I'm with you on that. but I would say I don't know. I wish it maybe had a much more crazier like crazier elevated energy level style video than them playing a kids game. I guess. But that's my only critique. Other than that, it was awesome.
Thinking not going down the line.
Uh, I don't really have anything to add to it. It's a fun song. It's cute. It's upbeat. It's fun. I like the clip, especially that they're playing, hide and seek with the can. It takes me back to my childhood. So it's well not with a can, but more with a football.
Yeah.
'Cause, you
Same
could
version
really
feedback.
punt those things.
Yeah.
Makes the game more interesting. But it's a fun song. I have no complaints.
It's hard to when you're on the show that you need to give your
Um,
opinion and you don't know what you
I
want to
like
talk
the whole
about.
thing. Well, like everyone was hiding on the same, like the where, like when they like, call that, like they focus more on the members trying to find,
This is a
like the
very good
16
point by
people
Ale.
are trying to find each other, and the only person that actually like Renachi just found out, like she tried looking for, was actually just Oguri Yui. Like everything else is just focused on the 16 members while they're trying to find each other. That was the great part. And like when everybody kicked the can,
Yeah, I love
like
this part.
the drone thing was
This
awesome.
was a
Like
very
Yeah.
good shot. I'm glad they're using
Yep.
the mechanics of drones for video clips on this side. You can get very beautiful shots. I'm mentioning Kizaka 46 Sekai song that they're using the drone as well, and you get some amazing shots. This is the future of music videos, just getting pretty
yeah,
shots
that
like
was
that.
wow. Mion was saying that on the showroom. Was like, wow, this drone shot is actually good. And like at the
Yeah,
very end of the video, like everyone
it's
was
it's
just
a
going
funny
home,
part where
freaking hits Natsumikan at the end, like,
gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt when a can falls on your head like that.
I'm like, what the heck just
It's just
happened?
amazing reactions because she was center in the first song and now she's position number 16. I'm just saying here about that. I like the feeling Nachi gives on her Senbatsu songs, and I'm still hoping that it will continue next year even.
Nope.
It's a great extra Sosenkyo, and it feels a bit lighter for people who think they can get ranked in the main Sosenkyo. I think Renachi knows that as well, and she used that. Now I'm just talking about people hiding again, and of course my favorite Yamaguchi Maho drinking some water. That's so cute. Just a few list of members. I think Kisaka Yuria's in there. Um, like I said, the Nachi Sambatsu, there are some not well-known members in there, and it's great to showcase them in this music video. It's good for their career, and we didn't talk about it, I think, but their photo book got delayed by a month.
Really?
And I don't
Oh,
think it's a
that was a bit
huge
said
problem,
already. I
but
just heard about
never
the
know.
song,
Fans
and
may be
yeah,
thinking, "Oh, I was
that's I
expecting
guess
this."
that's my luck. But no, no, wait. But no, for the rest, I can imagine myself listening while riding on a bicycle outside or something like that. It just keeps me going, I would say. So yeah, pretty much like Gaio's doing right now. So
Ah,
yeah.
Yayo is so
Yeah, if you
crazy.
could ride a bike doing that, I'd seriously give you money because you'd fall right on your face. Come on now, you were usually
I'll
doing
be like this. I'll be like this.
A bit of a dark joke, but I'm expecting now Yeho
You're
gets
amazing.
hit by a
Oh
truck
my
while
goodness.
he's riding
And then
that.
a drone will hit you right in your head.
What?
And he'll still be like, "Yeah, I'm doing fine," and still laughing, and the car or
Yeah.
the truck is total
You
wrecked.
see a picture of him on it, he's smiling and holding his hand up, and he's like, yay.
Totally worth it.
Such a brightful energy Yeho is. God.
Waving his towel around, yeah. I could see it.
It's funny how a group of friends just get this idea together and just talk for an hour, and that you people are watching, and I appreciate every one of you.
Yay!
Hey, here we
There
go.
you
So
go.
now we're talking about, of
Yay.
course, the release of Rainbow by Yamamoto Saika, and
Yeah.
then we're going through the songs. I'm gonna let Gino talk here
Review,
first since he
review.
has the album right there.
I like it. I really like it. It's you just can hear the amount of effort that went in all the songs. it's upbeat, it's fun, but also some songs are more, they feel more sad, and yeah, I really like it. It reminds me of you, the artist Yui, who also made some, some openings for animes and stuff. And it has the same feeling. It has the girl with the acoustic guitar. It's a great CD to put on while you're driving, or riding your bike, or just to relax. It's I it's a good step for the career of Sayaka, I think.
And then going off the list.
Well, I've listened to a couple of songs, and especially the previous song I really like. I just listen to it all the time when I'm doing my work shift or something like that. It just keeps me going, and it's a fun. I really like the album up from what I've heard right now, and I don't have it that long. I've only got it like 1 day or so right now, but it's a good album for me. It's a good album for me. I really like it.
Um, I what do you call that? Like, I think Cyan is actually pretty talented, and like her album is actually good, and like she has good songs. But like, as you guys are saying, like Sayane wants to graduate and trying to stuff. But I think, yeah, around next year she's gonna graduate, but like she's gonna have more albums during her time in NMB, cause at one point at Anne, I think I read
All
somewhere
Night Nippon,
like
he's talking about.
Akipi's allowing her to have the NMB band, like that's like what she wanted. Like I think a whole, like a subunit NMB type, kind of
Hmm.
like what they do on lives. I think that's what he was saying in
Yeah,
showroom.
there's an enemy
Cause
of
like
band,
remember
and they want to
Anne,
do
we
a song
always
together, and
tell
Akibu
about
said,
Anne on
alright, let's do
showrooms,
it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like I think Riripon said, "Oh, what if we make a band?" And like Akipi was there, obviously always
yeah.
on sixth spot. I think, yeah, I read somewhere like, yeah, we're gonna have a subunit of the band of NMB. So I think,
You'll
mm,
expect that in the
Yeah,
future
probably.
when Cyane will do a few more songs. Here, I think I'm making a prediction about that she will be centering. She'll still be centering the
yeah.
next song in
Mm.
NMB, but she will also be then not centering
Well, I
it.
mean, like Cyan is like she's still gonna continue making albums while she's in NMB, but like, yeah, the graduation is really coming soon. That's what
Yeah,
I
we're all
think too.
thinking that next year,
Yeah.
2017, will be last year of Cyane.
Yeah, like, well, first of all, man, Aki is such a like a lurker, isn't he, man? He's just
Yeah.
on all these showrooms. Like, he shows up everywhere. Like, what's this guy do all day? Seriously, man, come on. He's sitting there writing lyrics. He's like, I gotta check see if Jarina's on. Oh, she's on. Of course she is, because she's on 10 times a day. Oh, let's go check out Cyanide. Just the image I have in my head of him. Anyways, so like with this album, like I listened to it all the way through, or at least what was put up on can I say, Robin, who put it up, or should
Yeah,
we
that's
not say?
okay, Derek.
On
Taiwan clubs is
Facebook,
okay.
from the clubs.
We're very careful with plugging stuff like that. Because if
Okay,
someone
yeah.
else
So
sees it
so
and it
our
gets
friends
taken
over at
down, I don't
Taiwan
want to get
Clubs, who
blamed for
are just
that.
awesome, and shout out to those guys. You guys, you kill. If you ever want to come on the show, definitely
Would be
shoot.
nice,
But
Taiwan clubs on the
yeah,
show.
they put it out. I listened to it. Didn't stick with me at first. I liked it, but then I was like, I don't know. So then I actually got a chance to check out Rainbow Rose and
Good song.
Yuki Koi. And both songs were written by Sayane. The arrangement was by Kamada Seiji, which is pretty much the standard of this whole album. But although I think there was a few songs that were not done by Sayane at all, but these two were. So I really wanted to pay attention to them. That's why I really just kind of gave them a listen. Were they good? Yes. Were they standard? Yes. I didn't hear anything more than what I guess I would have expected. And in a weird way, I did kind of expect so much more from Saina, because this is a girl who live, her voice soars above every other member whenever they have the live mics going. You can't hear anyone but her. And Subasawa Irinai, like poor Mion, just got overshadowed by
Yeah.
Saine, because it's like Mion's voice is, hi, I'm here, and then Saine comes in and you forget Mion's even in the song. And then that's Saine. So you're thinking this album's gonna be powerful, it's gonna punch, it's gonna be, scandal just with Siane as the sole member, and it
Yeah.
wasn't. It just wasn't. Especially these two songs. Is it bad? No, it's good. It's a solid debut. There's nothing wrong about it. But I guess the other problem with me is like my mind's still reeling, and I'm gonna bring somebody non-idol into this, but my mind's still reeling from listening to Utada Hikaru's new album that just came out like last
Ah,
month,
right. Yeah.
and I just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. To me, that's the best album I've probably heard in like 5 years, and it's just one of those things that like. Then I heard Cyanase stuff, I'm making the comparison, even though that's totally not fair. But it's just sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I wanted so much more from her. Does that mean we won't get it? No, I'm sure as she grows she will. But then I started thinking about all the other artists that do the solo stuff in AKB, like Wasserman, Tomochin, Atan, and unfortunately Takamina. And yes, unfortunately because she can't
Ooh,
sing.
some
You
hate
guys can
there.
criticize me all you want, but she can't. Um,
Mm.
and it's like I keep thinking I don't want Sine to go down that road where yes you do good for a while and I
I
don't
don't
say
think
we
she
forget
would.
about you, but it's like I want so much more for her, I guess is what I'm getting at. And this album didn't give me that yet. But maybe I gotta be like you guys,
it,
like listen to it more.
yeah, but isn't it also the limitations of the instruments she uses? Because it's a lot of acoustic guitar, and
Yeah,
how much power can you pack into one girl with an acoustic guitar?
right.
Yep.
It's maybe maybe she should diversify in her next album.
Well, okay. To add to what you just said, and I'm glad you bring that up. Like, I'm okay with a girl on acoustic guitar. In fact, that's my favorite type of situation. A girl on a guitar, you cannot beat. But I just wanted more creativity from it. Like I've heard, there's very famous musicians out there, the girls and guitars like Jewel, Ani DeFranco, and stuff who take guitar to a whole other level on an acoustic level, and they use alternate tunings, things like that. This was all standard. And I started thinking, well, I can't blame Sine because she has all these other roles and duties. She's in TV shows. She's captain of NMB. She's part of Senbatsu. It's like when does she have time to sit and actually be creative? And that I think is the problem here is that it's once again part of an overall package the AKB48 members give you when you just think out of all the members we've seen in the past year or two or maybe even three I'd say with the exception of Wasserman, Saine has the voice. She's got the talent, the raw talent. Like outside of Wasserman, you cannot beat this girl's voice. So I just wanted her musical instrumentation to go along with that. Maybe that's because I'm a guitarist and I wanted more, but it just wasn't there. That's not to say it won't be. I just think she has to quit something for that to happen, and hence graduation. And then I think her next album is going to kill. It'll be A+. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, basically,
I don't know what you think.
what I'm saying here is that I like this album very much, and this is what Cyane needed. This is what she was missing to further her career. Because even though she's like the ace in NMB, she is very limited by how NMB style is and AKB
Mm.
style. And with this album, you can see she got like the limitations were shackled off, and she could do her own thing. She still, because Sine is a still a very shy person. She's still showing I'm trying to say the right word for it. It's like being held back for a bit because she's still new in this style. But you can see this is fits her. This is what she really needed with the songs, and it feels great. The problem is with these songs, with this album, you think those songs are. Sometimes you have the feeling, are we in the new song or is this the same song? Or it feels all one and the same because that's her similar style. But her style is good, and I think with the second album that
Mm-hmm.
she will be making, will just be even better. She also has more variety in the song, more um, expectation will higher. You know, it will do better than the first album. And still, the first album is doing well on the Oricon charts. She's still on third position, I believe, and the sales are going well. And not to mention how internationally it went. But I like this album very much. And if you are a Sign A
Yuki
fan,
Koi.
Yeah.
yeah. So we're talking now about the MV. How it's actually very beautiful MV, music video. It portrays Sign A very well and fits her and it's lovely how you see her at at home and just
Mm.
drinking some coffee and tea.
I like
It's
Yeah,
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
The
got me.
music video was pretty good, but I don't understand one
Here
part
we
of it.
go.
And that's the
Yeah,
bunnies.
this was the weird one. I got crazy about this.
Why would that?
Can
Why would
somebody
that?
explain that to me? Yeah, because when I saw
That's
it
the
go, like,
weirdest
okay, the
part.
fort or the field, the gray tone, I liked it. Bunnies?
There's this suddenly there
Bunnies?
are two
Like that?
rabbits on the floor, and then she has a white rabbit in her hands. And suddenly the white rabbit is gone. I'm saying that got turned into a coat. This is that's the only thing I'm like, you could have done without the
And then they
bunnies.
disappear.
Maybe some artist inspiration, like, yeah, but the bunnies are sweet
Oh,
inside. Blah 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 blah. Blah.
horrible, horrible, but good.
Uh,
Just bunnies. It's just I'm going off a tangent here. It's like something with bunnies. Just keep it simple. Sometimes a music video can be simple and be perfect, but then you throw in something like left field, like here come the bunnies. So weird. But it's a great music video, and this is a new elevated position of Psy in his career. Only good things will come from this. I'm thinking now we're talking about the other music video on the album
Mm.
Rainbow Rose that is just very bland, I believe. I go off long for here. Got a lot to say about Rainbow album, but I do like it. No hate. There's actually, I think about Hitokot. I'm talking about this how it's an anime opening, but really an anime opening. Just there needs to be an anime who's
Let,
going to use
let
this
me add, let me
opening.
add to what you just said. Two things. One, I think just kind of to cap on what I was saying about her, being limited, and you were saying limited. I think anybody who's creative can understand this. When you are overly like you have too many creative things going on at once, it's like you're trying to run in five different directions, and what happens when you do that? You go nowhere. So it's just she has to, I think, really focus on one creative path and really go towards that to be fully like extend her creativity. The raw creativity she has is there. She has a gift. Her voice is a true gift. But I want to see her hone her guitar skills more, and I think she can do that and use it to really enhance her voice if she just focuses on that. So pending graduation, I'm hoping she'll really lock herself away for a while and do that because I think she'll deliver something that'll be a tour de force to like I'll probably listen to it all the time if she can pull it off. So that's one thing. The other thing I was going to say is if there's ever been a case for Mika Ninagawa to direct videos, it should be for Sine. Can you just imagine what this
It's a good
director could do
style
for Sine?
to
Because
compare.
it's not a matchup you would think. But I was really thinking that when I watched the Yukikoi the video there, like, and you brought up like with the bunnies and stuff. I'm thinking that song could have taken an entirely different approach and context if Mika had done the video. And I kept hoping she would be there somewhere. So maybe she still will be. Maybe they'll do something else. But I'm just throwing that out there. She always kills it. Like Kimiwa Melody was even. I like the video just
mm,
for her touch alone. I don't like the song, but I like her touch to the video. And of course, in rotation. How can we all forget that?
yeah,
So
true.
Sayane with Mika. I see that in the future. That's my crystal ball is telling me. So we'll see.
Yeah, so then I'm not talking about music videos, and then I'm going to Rainbow Rose. It's basically an intern got yeah,
Lazy.
an
Yeah.
It felt
intern
plain to
got
me. It felt really
hired
plain,
to just do
really
this and use
generic.
Photoshop and
I
InDesign
watched
to
it.
make this music video.
Yeah, yeah, go with it.
It's like
Yeah.
oh, this is your project, have fun with
Yeah.
it.
Not something
Uh,
you'd expect from a debut, especially
mm,
because her voice is probably the best thing in that song, of course. But again, instrumentation was lacking, and then the video when I saw it, I think that really was what brought my opinion down. I'm not saying Saini can't pull this off. I mean, live, these songs might really take on a whole new life. Because I don't know if any of you agree with me on this, but you know how sometimes you listen to a song in your headphones, and then you go watch the person perform the song, and it's like, oh my god, like you just like that happened to
yeah,
me for Green Flash
yeah.
actually, like seeing Green Flash done like I think live like to me it took on a different feeling even the rapping sorry but it just but yeah but in the headphones I was like threw the headphones down like come on like it just didn't work but live it worked I don't know
Yeah, and now we're just going through the ending of this
like
topic,
Yeah.
right like like what but that's okay that's the quirkiness of it
saying that Saine is a shy person and
yep
Oh, Sora, Sora.
Yeah, it was so crazy. I hate Green Flash. That is one of the worst things ever.
See what I mean? When
The
live,
moment
it
those
comes across
violins
very
start,
human.
it's like,
See, this
oh
demonstrates it.
god, this song. I get some
Yeah.
people like Green Flash. I am not one of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That song is
Worst one
awesome.
from 2015 or 2014. I can't remember even. But this is just horrible, horrible, horrible. And now I'm just rambling here. There's this, yeah. This is the part where I'm saying Sine is this quiet, shy person. You normally you see Cyanide, she's like this open, energetic, but she is on shows and with members and with fans. But other than that, if she meets someone new or she doesn't know, she's very, very timid. Doesn't like to reveal too much of herself. And that's a good attitude to have in show business. You know, some people are an open book, but you don't need to know everything about someone. And yeah, I'm saying on this side, the second album, she'll be more used to the fact how to work with these people and to have more um, saying, I believe.
It's a respectable opening. It's nothing earth shattering or anything, but it's respectable. And the fact that she's even on the Oricon chart, that's I mean, this says a lot. So good for her. I mean, I commend her. I just she's got to pick a path though. I think you can't be captain of NMB, you can't be partisan buds of AKB, you can't be a solo artist, you can't be this, can't be that. You're never gonna go anywhere. You'll always be medium at all those things. I mean, if anything, I'd say she's the best at being NMB captain because it's the skin she wears the easiest and she's wore the longest. I feel. But if you're gonna be a solo artist, man, you got to really be a solo artist. You got to embody what that title represents, and it's just I think she's gonna have to really do some soul searching over the next year and think, is this what I want to do? And I think it'll all come down to Sasenkyo. What happens there? I think if she doesn't get the top spot, she's gonna be like, screw this, I'm out.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, now we're just going into the
Really, really, you don't think she's going?
Mm.
yeah,
That'll be a
future of
shocker and a
NMB.
Yeah.
half. But
Hmm.
curious.
NMB is still in dire straits. They're still having troubles with all those members graduating, not getting
Ooh, I
any
like it.
So,
I
so,
like it.
are, so
outgoing
are you
there.
saying she's already gone by then, or is she still in NMB? But
I'm saying this now. So she has now the center of the latest single. The next
Mm,
single she'll be in the Senbatsu, but not at center position. And then the song after that she'll be the center as her graduation song. And then she's gone. She will be gone in 2017. Not that we don't want her in AKB,
ooh,
but it feels like with this album she needs to be going on her own. It's like you've done enough for NMB, amazingly AKB as well,
mm,
and now it's time to go your own path. It really is
interesting.
time to go with your own career.
Sayane. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but one thing I'll say about that though is they still need a center in NMB to replace her, and we don't have one
And
yet.
here I'm going.
So
I meant Shiroma Miru. It's just this name. It NMB is there are so many members I can
mm,
recognize by face, but to remember their name, it's like, oh, what is it again?
Shiroma Mira?
Shigama
There
Miru.
we go. I'm ashamed that I don't know these names, but there are so many
that's
members.
right. You're weak on
Shirogiko?
Yep.
NMB.
Shirogiku?
Thank you guys.
No, okay. I mean,
Love
in
you
NMB
guys.
you have Shiroma Miura, you have
Yeah.
Yagura Fuko, and then
Yeah.
you have Sutoreka. Those are the only top three potential because Makun is out. And
Yeah.
if Makun had transferred back to NMB, which should have been what happened instead of her just getting kicked out or whatever happened there, like she could have potentially taken it over because she's had the experience and she I think it'd be fun to have an NMB center with somebody with that kind of personality. But that's not gonna happen. So Miru's pretty and she can sing. When I heard Shiromo Center Kamenegates at the Takamina concert, her voice soared, and I was very pleasantly surprised with her singing. But I just don't think she's got the overall captain appearance. Fuchan is just Fuchan. She's quirky. She's different. She's obviously beautiful. But she's not a captain. I don't care what anyone says. Ririka would be cool. She's more of the philosopher, like stoic type, and I think in that sense she would make a heck of a great captain. But I just think there's no experience there with her. So I don't. They just don't have one unless they import somebody from another group, it's just not going to happen. So Sine needs to find somebody. She needs to find her fast, and then management needs to really prop this girl up as the next girl, and then Sine can be like, all right, out, peace, because until
Yeah,
then, I don't
true.
think she'll do it.
I think we're talking now about other members maybe in the future. Shibuya Nagisa is one good idea from Team
Yeah.
4.
Really? Oh,
But
interesting.
here's another
Interesting.
idea though. Well, here's another idea. Would it be an interesting idea to have Sutorika fulfill a vice captaincy somewhere else, like Kisaki Yuria did
I
with
really
the
don't think
Tokyo
she's
Group?
fit for vice captain or
So,
captain.
Mm,
like, have Sutorika be a vice captain of the team instead of the captain itself and gain some experience that way.
I think she's a solid member, but not as a leading member. She's not that strong enough. I have the
I mean,
feeling.
Shibuya Nagisa, she's in NMB, right? Correct?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
thinking?
she's in
Okay, so
the yeah.
so she would be another contender, and she's got the look, she's got the very humble attitude. I like her. I think she's a little too like kind
Yeah,
of
she's a bit too
backstage.
quiet for me.
She's a
She's I
bit
think
quiet,
yeah.
but
She'll
but
get
it's
there.
the quiet ones you got to worry about.
Well,
So
true,
that's what I'm
true, true.
saying. Like
Well,
she
true.
could really blossom.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe there is a possibility of her ascending the throne, but I just think I don't know, like Sine I don't think will leave until that role is defined, and I mean it's I guess we'll see. I guess that's why I think she'll stick around and at least until that happens. But who knows? I mean, we still got a lot of year left and a lot of next year to come, and we could see a star rise. Yeah, we could see a
Yeah,
star
true.
rise. So, hopefully.
Yeah, I really hope NMB will get better in 2017, like being on the rise.
Hmm.
They're just falling apart. That's my feeling, really. And I think with that, I'm about to wrap
Mm.
up the show. This is yeah, this is just NMB talk
Yep.
for the end, and I'm just gonna wrap up with the usual. Just follow everyone on Twitter with all the Twitter handles with their Derek on his side. His blog is coming up soon with the concerts. I'm really looking forward to that. And Geno's GX. He has no plugs. We're just making a joke that he has like no blog, no Twitter on that, so you can't flame
No,
him.
it's not up yet. I still have to add the
There we
pictures,
go.
but it's done. Like
Okay.
it,
Is
it's
it
a novel, but I just have to add the pictures, so it should be up in the next few days.
okay? Cool. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, now is hopefully this won't happen again. Hopefully this will be
Yeah, no, I don't
Here,
really
make
do
the-
social media,
but
so
hopefully this
Well,
helped
yeah,
to
good,
watch
good
the
for you.
episode a little bit
Good for
better.
you.
if I want to plug someone, I'm gonna plug you guys. So
Aw,
Ah,
thank you.
cool.
I apologize again for doing this for forgetting the
Oh
audio.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I had some good sayings, some fun
Yeah.
sayings.
Okamura probably. Okamura.
yeah, that's me. That's my reasons. I have too many enemies.
Hmm.
Ah,
There you go.
right. There we go.
I do appreciate every one of you who are watching. This is just a fun project, but with your guys' support,
So,
I keep doing this, and it's amazing how far we are getting with this. But yeah, sometimes stuff happens with audio missing or clips missing or Skype doesn't want to work. Hopefully, like I said again, hopefully this helped watch the episode and made it better. Um, yeah, once again, I apologize for screwing up, and hopefully this won't happen again. But if you've watched this, thank you as always for watching, and in the future, hopefully things will get better. So thank you again, and see you next time.